Uh, Good afternoon, children. Uh, Today we are going to start our lesson, and actually, this is a poem, and very interesting poem, very funny poem that we will learn today. Before start this poem, I would like to tell you one thing that our school will start the online classes. Regarding this, yesterday we have given some information on the group. Hope you may got this message. From today we will start the online classes, and whenever we call you for these online classes, you should present to these online classes. For this you can use any mobile or any laptop that you have. uh, Now I'm teaching you one interesting poem, and this poem is actually we will have to learn in morning session, but unfortunately we are going to learn this poem in afternoon. So the poem is very funny and very interesting, and the name is of this poem is Good Morning. You know that I'm asking you one. I would like to ask one question. Do you like to wake up early in the morning? And see, very interesting poem. In this poem, one of the girl, and she always wake up early in the morning. One day she wake up early in the morning, and she feels something in that morning, and that feeling uh, has been has been given here, and through these poems we'll try to learn that feeling. Okay, and first of all I will read this poem. You just listen. The poem name is Good Morning, and the poet of this poem is Fanny R. Buchnan. Fanny R. Buchnan. Good morning. Good morning sky, good morning sun, good morning little winds that run, good morning birds, good morning trees, and creeping grass and brownie bees. How did you find out it was day? Who told you night had gone away? I am wide awake. I am up now too. I will be right out to play with you. I will be right out to play with you. See, very interesting poem. In this poem, one of the child, and she one day she woke up early morning, and she said good morning to all the things that she saw in that morning. When she woke up, she first said to the good morning to the sky. Good morning sky, good morning sun. And later she said to good morning to the sun. Good morning little winds that run. And during that morning, the soft and the little winds flowing, she said to good morning to all to that little winds. Then she said good morning to the birds, good morning to the trees, as well as she said good morning to creeping grass and brownie bees. Creeping grass and brownie bees. And after saying this good morning to all this sky, sun, little winds, birds, trees, as well as creeping grass and brownie bees, she asked one question to all this. She asked to the questions to the brownie bees. How did you find out it was day? She asked question. Surprisingly, one question came in her mind, and she asked to the brownie bees, how did you find out it was day? Then means she asked the bees, how you got, how you know, how you understood, how you know, how you knew that was the day? Then further she asks one question, who told you night had gone away? Then one more question she asked, who told you that night had gone away? I am wide awake. I am wide awake. I am up now too. मैं अभी अभी उठी हूँ और गुड मॉर्निंग बोल रही हूँ. I am wide awake. I am up now too. I will be right out to play with you. I will be right out to play with you. And she, in the last of this poem, she has one wish. She has one wish that she like to play with all these things, and she expressing these feelings at the end of the poem. It's very interesting poem, and this poem is written by Fanny R. Buchanan. Now, let's move on the new words of these poems. Poem, creeping, creeping, awake, gone away. I think you know the meaning of these words. Creeping. See, in this word is a use for the creeping guard. See, this creeping is a adjective. Adjective means the word which gives additional information of the noun or a pronoun. That is called adjective. We also say describing word. This is the grammar topic. Awake. Awake is the verb. Gone away. Gone away. Now moving on the question answers. Reading is a fun. Reading is a fun. Reading is a fun. The first question is, why is the child in the poem happy? Could you tell me what is the answer of this poem? This question, sorry. What is the answer of this question? Why is the child in the poem happy? See, the child of the child in the poem, why he is happy? Because in the morning he saw sky, sun, little winds, birds, trees, creeping grass, and brownie bees. That's why he is happy in the morning. Now, to whom does the child say good morning? The second question is, to whom does the child say good morning? See, in the first 3-4 lines of this poem, you'll get the answer. When he wake up, when the child of this poem wake up in the morning, uh, he said to good morning to all. To whom? To the sky, to the sun, to the little winds and birds, uh, as well as trees, creeping grass, brownie bees. uh, Now, the third question, what does the child want to do? Could you tell me the answer of this question? What does the child want to do? The child want to do. See, the answer of this question you will get in the last of the line of this poem. The child want to do play with the brownie bees. Talk time. Talk time. In the morning I say good morning. At night I say good night. A dog says bow bow. A cow says moo moo. Moo moo. See, in the morning I say good morning. See, means all the animals use some different language, and they try to speak in that language. As like our language, the animal can't speak. That they have their another language, different language. So if you wake up in the morning, you say good morning to all, but at night I say good night, we will say good night. But if you talk about the dog, he will say bow bow. Maybe it is a language. Okay, so bow bow. And cow will say the moo moo. Say good morning in your own language to your friends and your teacher. Okay, this is very etiquettes that very important etiquettes we should utilize in our life, that we should say the good morning to our friends and our teachers and our parents. Okay, now further question: how would you wish them when you leave the school in the evening? Yes, how would you wish them means how would you wish to your teachers, friends, when you leave the school in the evening? In very simple, we will say good evening sir. We will good night. Good evening you will say? No, you can't say the good evening. Because why? Because when we meet the that time, when we meet anyone, that time we will say good evening. But if we leave to someone, that time we use some different good night. It is appropriate here. Word building. Word building. Now see, the first question is let's say aloud. Let's say aloud. Find words in the poem which rhyme with. See, this is the rhyming word. Hmm. And see, the rhyming words have always same sound at the ending. See, bees in this poem, there are a lot of rhyming words are bees, trees. Okay, bees, trees, day, day. What is the word for the rhyming? What is rhyming word for the day? Can you find? Day, play, day, play. To, the next word is to you, to you. Okay. Now moving on second question. Uh, what do you see around you during the day and night? Draw in the two boxes given below and color the pictures. In the day, could you tell me in the day what you see? You see the sky, sun, okay, as well as you see the um, sometimes you see the moon also. Okay, sky, sun, cloud, you will see, we see in the daytime. And in the night time we see moon, stars, uh, as well as what we see, many things. Okay, and now moving next questions. Write two words each from the two pictures you have drawn. Write two words each from the two pictures. See, write two words each from the two pictures you have drawn. Means you have to write the two words of the daytime and at the night time that you have drawn. Okay, now team time. Team time. Dinner. This is mud. A big fat worm lives in the mud. Mud. Okay, mud. A leaf falls in the mud. It is the worm's dinner. It is the worm's dinner. Form groups and tell each other an interesting thing you have seen in the garden one day. See, suppose you one day you went to the any garden, and that you where you saw many things, and whatever whatever you saw there, you have to share with your friends that you saw there. Okay, very interesting thing. activity that you can do at your home, and you'll get lot of things to learn there. Song time. Song time. I like to sing when the sun is shining. I like to sing when the sun is shining. Tra la la la, tra la la la. I like to sing when the sun is shining. Tra la la la, tra la la la. Very interesting lines of the poem. So here our poem is over, finish. Hope you understood this poem, you got the enjoyment, and uh, you also learn you learn many things from this poem. So in another video we will learn some different thing, some different lesson. So till then, goodbye. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.